Hello guys, I hope you're ready to take a journey to Caspian with me. This is chapter 6. There are 17 collectibles here, 12 diaries, and 5 postcards. Speaking of postcards, the first one you can find is this: as soon as you get off of the train, inside the nearby building, enter it and then just immediately look to the left. And there it is. Now we're going to take a journey along the road to the far left side of the map, and we're going to head up. You're going to see a ship that's going to be extending over the road. So we're going to go inside of here and pick up our first of 2 collectibles in this area. So there are 2 diaries. So the first one, go in, go up these stairs, and it'll be on the corner just to the right as you come up here. Now the second diary in this location is going to require us to go up into the ship much further, so we're going to actually climb up this ladder and we'll be on the deck of the ship. So now we just need to go back inside the ship, go into the second room, and take the stairs on the left hand side. Of course, what do? I go to the right. Well, once I kind of figure out where I'm at, I take those stairs to the left. As soon as you climb up the stairs to the back right corner, all right, so eventually we're going to make our way to the lighthouse, but we're going to take another little detour path here just west of the safe house. There's an area here we're going to find 2 collectibles. The first one is going to be the entrance to this area, and you're going to see this truck in front of us. It's got this cage on the top of it. And there's also an umbrella. Well, there's a small table, very tiny table. On top of that table is the letter. So pick that up, and then we're going to go further into this little side area. Now this area has a whole bunch of enemies. You have to take every single one of them out. Once you've done that, this ladder right in front of us will magically unfold. And then we're going to climb up. And in front of this cave, there's going to be a barrel. Look on top of that barrel for the death note. All right, so now we're going to go towards the lighthouse area. There are 5 collectibles tied to this area. Now to enter the lighthouse area, you're going to zip line into the cave, which I have just done. Continue a little bit across these couple little bridges here, and you're going to see a glowing blue light in just a moment. To the left of that, there's going to be a body, and in front of that body is going to be the diary entry. Now once you've picked that up, make your way to the very top of the lighthouse. You're going to meet a new character there. You're going to also find postcard number 11 at the very top of the lighthouse. Go inside of her home here. Look just inside as you enter. All right, so now we got a few collectibles that are going to be underground. The main story of this chapter will take you underground. Now the first one is you're going to be in this area. There's going to be a bunch of spiders. You need to find a switch, turn on the power to open the door that's now open in front of me. So between that door and where the switch is this little office, and then on the desk is where the memo is going to be at. So you're going to travel a little further in. Eventually you're going to be told that you have to find a ventilation shaft in order to access the map room. So we are going to go in through this. We're going to have to crawl through this opening because that door is locked. It will not be in a moment. Go into this room and you'll find the corner of the desk, the image analysis. All right, so you're going to go through the ventilation system and you're going to come out into the map room. Pick up the map that you need for the story quest. You're going to enter the next room. Inside this room, there's night vision goggles as well. It has the last orders diary. So pick that up. All right, so now we're going to kind of go to a random place here on the map. It is going to have a ship here. Inside of this ship, if you climb up, you're going to eventually meet a hermit. Very interesting character. I believe there's also a workbench here for you if you're in need of that. So go to the room where you'll find the hermit. And you'll find it just to the left of the workbench. Postcard number 13. Now there's 2 collectibles up here. This is where you're going to the oasis. Eventually you're going to go through the entire cave system and get to the oasis. Well, outside before you enter that cave system, you're going to see this little vehicle kind of out in the middle of the open. So we're going to go inside and look on the inside wall to get the postcard. And there's also a diary entry very, very close by. So as you can see in the map, we're still in the same spot. I'm looking at that same vehicle. So now I'm going to go up this little ramp here and circle around. Keep circling, and at the end of this, you'll find the diary. Time to go shopping for, well, a shopping list. And we're going to find that in another big cargo ship here. There are actually 2 collectibles inside of this ship in the same room right next to one another. So there's going to be a lot of enemies here. So deal with them. And then keep following it in and up and around, and eventually you'll get into this room just ahead of me. Now, as I mentioned, there are 2 collectibles. There's a postcard, which I just walked past. But first, the diary. And now the postcard. So those are in the same spot. 2 more collectibles. Next up's Charred Note. Just a little south of that previous location, there's 2 roads that intersect. And over that intersection is going to be a kind of a little bridge. And there's going to be a charred note just outside over here on this little higher platform. It's going to be right on top of that crate. So once you pick that up, we're going to get postcard number 14. And they're going to find this in the bottom right corner of the map. You're going to see 2 buildings, 2 structures. The hangar is the one we're going to go into here. To go through this door, it's going to be in the very back, against in the middle of the back wall. And that will be all of the collectibles in Chapter 6. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button and, of course, subscribe.